The showdown between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo for the GOAT status is likely the biggest drama in football, cause everyone's got a favorite. From ex-footballers,
Messi is the greater player, the better all-round game.
You just can't believe it, how composed he is in the final third. It'll be a long time before we see a player with his kind of quality again.
to pundits, and even freaking NBA stars. But with Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. and Thiago Messi already in the mix, I think the controversy for the next couple of decades has already begun. And right now, fans are already concerned about the two GOATs. Of course, they're still very young, but the football community is curious about which of them will dominate the game. And there's no better way to end the argument, even before it begins, than taking a look at some of the crazy nutmegs these kids can pull off. Cause just like their fathers, they're both beasts at nutmeg. I mean, take a look at what Ronaldo Jr. did in a game for Man United. Crazy, right? Well, Jr. can pull off crazy nutmegs just like his dad. But Thiago didn't just pull one off, he literally pulled it off his own dad. I'm talking about one of the GOATs. But hey, I don't know what to think about that, but Thiago just has to win on nutmegs, cause that was literally insane. But when it comes to free kicks, Thiago doesn't take the day, cause Junior's definitely best at scoring from set pieces. You can tell for sure that the kid's been taking lessons from his dad. Just take a look at this stunning strike from a far distance. Wanna know the secret behind Junior's accurate free kicks? Well, the kid adopts his dad's techniques when taking distance shots. And if you've seen Ronaldo take free kicks, you know for sure where Junior gets his confidence. And as for Thiago, despite his dad being one of the best free kick takers in the history of the game, we're yet to see his free kick talent. So on free kicks, Junior definitely takes this route. But one of the most important things for a forward is actually shooting, and both of them are amazing at it. Thiago can score on counterattacks like this. He's a badass at finishing off one-on-one. And this? Whoa! Dude's literally on his way to becoming the next Messi. Of course, I know he is Messi, but I'm talking about the Messi that mesmerizes fans across the world with his mind-blowing skills. But while Thiago's shooting is great, Junior's is literally insane, cause he can score from overhead kicks and insane volleys into the top corner. Man, Junior's just like his dad. So as far as shooting's concerned, I bet Junior takes the day. But Footyscapes takes the day in producing the best football content ever. And I bet you wouldn't want to miss out, so hit the subscribe button, buddy. But before we get back into the comparison, how about we talk about something that seems much like a coincidence? You see, Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5th, 1985, while Lionel Messi was born on June 24th, 1987. And there are exactly 869 days between these dates. Sounds totally normal, right? But what if I told you that 869 is actually a magical number for the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry? Because there's no way you knew that the same number of days also separates the birthdays of their eldest sons. Cristiano Jr. was born on June 17th, 2010. While Thiago Messi was born on November 2nd, 2012. So think about it. The two GOATs and their sons, who are aspiring to carry on their legacy, share the same gap in their birth years. This seems more than just a coincidence. In fact, I like to think that this is simply an indication of another heated rivalry set to take the football world by storm. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. and Thiago Messi grew up surrounded by football since they were very young. And just like the rest of us, they started kicking balls in the very first year of their lives and never looked back ever since. The same way Ronaldo never looked back after inventing the Ronaldo chop. Of course, Junior's gonna be pulling out the Ronaldo chop too. I mean, it's in his DNA, so it really didn't come as a surprise when he did it at the United Academy. But don't get too surprised, cause Thiago himself can pull off the same move, and even better. Now this is gonna be a little hard to pick a winner here, so I'll have to call it a draw. But when it comes to skills, both of them have been pulling off insane moves just like their fathers. Cause at the Barca Academy, Thiago pulled off a skill so crazy, everyone concluded he was actually Messi's mini-me. Thiago destroyed an entire team. Imagine him blowing this out in a match. But the skill moves Ronaldo Jr. did was even crazier, because one of Jr.'s best ever moments was when he destroyed an entire team on live TV. Dude literally looked like a pro, and those defenders had themselves to blame. And that's not the only crazy skill move Junior's pulled off, because these skills ended with a crazy goal when he didn't just do one, but two crazy skill moves to completely destroy the defense. See, Junior had only spent a couple of weeks at the Juventus Academy and was already under pressure. Cause at the time, his dad was smashing records and scoring hat tricks, so he just had to be on top of his game. In fact, the youth coaches at Juventus were expecting big things from this guy, and he didn't disappoint. Just take a look at this. Ronaldo Jr. takes out one defender with a fake shot, and then the ball rolls around the goalkeeper. Yeah, just like their dads. Now, this is quite dicey, but I guess Junior takes the day again. See, Junior is so good that he scored way more goals than his famous dad did at the old ladies. He netted 58 goals in only 28 appearances. Even Messi fans would agree that the football prodigy is by far one of the best talents among his peers. He's been regarded as a future monster, legend, and future Ballon d'Or winner. Thiago, on the other hand, isn't doing that bad either. He seems to control the ball confidently and scores with his right foot, which had many suspect that he's a righty. That would even make him a lot different from his superstar dad, whose magical left foot has created so much happiness and caused so much damage at the same time. And after making his debut in Inter Miami, it became obvious that Thiago is a legend in the making. Thiago might not have won football accolades. I mean, he's only 11. His dad didn't even catch the eye until he was about 12. So overall, after looking at all the clips and the skills, goals, free kicks, and all, it's a really tough decision to make on who's actually the GOAT. So I'll leave it for you guys to decide in the comments. But what happens on the pitch is more than what you can decide. Cause Messi, yeah, I know he's one of the greatest, but he just loses it sometimes. Like the one time he nearly took out a referee on live TV. That's just crazy, man, and you gotta check it out for yourself.